So the answer is yes, and I want to work with the planning department, including housing and community development, urban planning, and the P&I sections of the planning department to develop programs and incentives to create and grow more affordable housing opportunities for all of Omaha. So I believe the work that was mentioned with the land bank is going well and will help us do that in that regard, as well as working with the partnerships we have with nonprofits like Holy Name Housing and OEDC and others. I agree with the comment too that, I should get a few more than that. I agree with the comment that maybe CB and LaVista's plans aren't the ones that we end up going with. I think currently in Nebraska law, we can only charge a misdemeanor in court, and we need to look at the opportunities to make that maybe criminal charges instead. So the first part of the question is yes, I would encourage, obviously, as Ms. Melton pointed out as well, that all the city contracts do go through a public process, and we want to make sure that that is continued. As it relates to the contractor and separation of yard waste, I am a proponent of the separation of yard waste, and I think as was mentioned that process is now starting again. We need to hold our contractor accountable to that. I think we also need to look at other options. We should look at the city of Atlanta and what they're doing with a group called Rubicon International. I think the pilot program that the city just concluded, I think you're going to hear very mixed results about that. So I think we need to continue to look at other opportunities and other options and make that decision together. First, I'll address one of the issues you asked to be addressed before I talk a little bit about why I'm doing this, and that's on the payday lending. I believe the legislature would have to be the one to change the state law, but I think it's very important, because we're the largest city in the state, to get good, solid leadership from the city council and the mayor's office to lobby on behalf of those efforts. So that's something I would like to work on. And then, so I'll talk a little bit about, we were asked to say, some of the things why we might want to be doing this. And I've really got four kind of legs to the stool. One is public safety. And we're reminded by today's headlines the importance of public safety for our community and the importance of our first responders and what they do for us day in and day out, putting their lives on the line. The next one is economic development. We have to have safe streets, safe communities, in order to be able to provide opportunities for all so that they can have the best opportunity to succeed. So I think that's very important as well. The third is taxes, and we're the stewards of your money, of your tax dollars, and we need to make sure that we are open in how we spend those dollars and how we need to be doing that in a wise fashion. And then the last one is basic city services. And as Fiorello LaGuardia once famously said, there's no Democrat way or Republican way to pick up the trash or clear the streets. And that's exactly why we have nonpartisan offices for the city of Omaha. And I tell you, I'm probably the only candidate here who's currently supported by the current congressman and the former congressman, that being Bacon and Ashford. So we need to make sure that we are providing those basic city services, because it makes a great difference to us when we get up in the morning, and trash day shouldn't be the day after your trash is picked up and it's blowing all over the neighborhood. We need to make sure that we are providing those basic city services so that all citizens can feel safe and secure in their environment and succeed in Omaha. Thank you. And I have 15 seconds, so I'll ask. I'm running for District 6. Please, if you haven't voted already, I would ask and appreciate your vote on May 9th. Thank you.